Well, if you were to ask what most people think about Thanksgiving, they'd probably immediately mention, being with family, having a big meal, football, family, food, football. That's kind of it. Some families join hands before the meal and go around the table and mention things for which they are grateful. But people in general might not mention thanks as the thing that they remember most about this holiday. And so I invite you this year to think a little deeper beyond the uncomplicated blessings of your life to some of the more difficult and painful things that have made you the person that you are sitting around the Thanksgiving table today. This year, for Thanksgiving, I urge you to think about the more complicated things that have been bringing you along the road. Recognize the struggle as well as the joy, and know that you would not have traveled this far without both. Celebrate all that makes you who you are, and above all, be grateful and proud that you are a Catholic. The fullness of the faith reveals to us that it is Jesus Christ who is our food today at this altar. For those of us here at Catholic TV, we're particularly grateful, as I mentioned at the beginning of Mass, for the life and the many, many contributions of Bonnie Rodgers. Bonnie went home to God yesterday, but today we're grateful to have known her and to have had the opportunity to work with her. She was, for many, for you, the joyful face of the Catholic TV network, and we will never forget her for that and her many kindnesses. She was always ready to lend a hand, even so many times to being a lector here at the TV Mass. And for us as Catholics, the Mass is the summit of our life together. This is our Thanksgiving. When we come to the altar, we acknowledge that everything you and I have and our salvation is a gift from God. It belongs to God, not us. We are stewards, administrators of God's countless gifts. And today, we offer this Mass in a particular way, that Bonnie will enjoy that eternal Thanksgiving banquet in heaven for which we all look to. Of course, on Thanksgiving, we can't help but turn our minds toward those who are less fortunate. Every single day, in parishes and hospitals and food pantries and Catholic charities and hundreds of circumstances, people are cared for and the truth of the gospel is preached. In the consistent generosity of so many of you, not just at the holidays, but all year through, we are trying to live grateful lives. And so today, we say thank you to Bonnie. May she rest in peace. And to all the people who love and befriend us and share their lives, entangling themselves as they do in the fabric of our lives. It's important to say thanks. But most importantly, even if you are alone, say thanks to God. Be grateful for all the things, especially the gift of faith which you have been given, for all those things which sustain you. It's true. We would be lost without our faith. Strengthened by that faith and the Holy Eucharist that we share here today, we can make our lives a reflection of what we all await, that great Thanksgiving, the eternal banquet feast of God's heaven.